Okay, great. We're doing a little surprise live stream from our hometown of Brunswick, Georgia. We just have some errands to run, so we're going to do that.
Not crazy hot today.
No, it's finally fall weather. I realized earlier when I put the thumbnail up for this that the last time we used that thumbnail, I misspelled the word surprise.
Ryan says, LifeProof and Dottie about you too.
Great to have you here, Ryan.
Welcome, Ryan. We are doing great. Happy to have you here. We like to do a surprise live stream every now and then.
That's right.
Today we just figured, well, we're going to go run some errands, one of which I have to go pick up my father a birthday card and mail that off to him because his birthday is a week from today.
It's time to do that.
So, I don't want to cut it too close. I figured if I get it today and maybe send it out today or tomorrow, you'll be there. So, yeah. What's funny is my birthday is July 16th and my daddy's birthday is October 16th. I've always thought that was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I have always thought they both have the number 16 in common, obviously different years and dates and months, what have you, but yeah, you know. I think it's pretty cool.
Yep.
So, what else are we doing other than getting Daddy a birthday card?
We're getting chlorine for the pool, and we're getting a pool water test done, maybe in a couple of places. We're getting picking up a check from one of the website clients. Other than that, I don't think we have anything planned. We'll probably drop by Firestone Tires to let them see this live streaming setup that we have here.
Yeah.
Because he was asking about why we have this PVC pipe in the vehicle.
Oh, he was? Well,
And subscribed. William subscribed.
Oh, he did?
Uh-huh.
That's awesome, man. He takes good care of us there.
Yeah. We'll be returning there on Friday to have some stuff done to the tires. I don't know how to. Going to switch take the tires off the front rims and then switch rims. Like the left tire will go on the right rim, the right tire will go on the left rim, and that's that. You know, it'll be. It doesn't necessarily have to change rims. They're going to be flipped around, and the rim on the rim they're on, so that the inside is now on the outside. But when you do that, you also have to switch sides so that they're going the same direction they were always going.
If you hear a ping in a minute, it's just me letting some people know we're live and you're in the same chat.
We may cut out right here when we go under this underpass, but we'll be right back. It is a bad spot for cellular service right here as we approach it.
This used to happen every day when we were long distance.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just kind of crapped out.
Yeah, now we're back. Nope.
Okay. Yeah, that's a real bad spot for cellular signals right there. I did not think about that when we were coming this direction. Because this is the direction we needed to go.
Also, when we get home, we have bread rising. We'll need to check.
Yep.
We've been making homemade bread.
Yeah, it's been pretty easy, so why not? You know, we need to start experimenting doing it with wheat flour now, because we have like 40 pounds of that.
Yeah, I know Todd would love that. And
well, we just need to use up that wheat flour.
I'm not being sarcastic. He likes wheat bread, and I like it to an extent. Gee, I don't know. That was so hard for me to say.
Because you were trying to use the word two different ways, like I just did.
Yeah.
You were saying you like it to an extent.
Yes.
Like you like it also to an extent.
Right.
You tripped up over the tutus.
Yeah, I did. It's a high tide, I think. No, that's just grass. Never mind.
Can't tell you.
So I don't know if anyone's there, but if you're there, leave some comments and chat with us and hang out with us today, right?
Yeah. And that's not normal grass. That's marsh grass. If you walk out there, you'll sink.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But the other day, or was it last week? A couple days ago, it was abnormally high, remember? Like, abnormally high.
Yeah. What you would call spring tides were probably in effect. And that has nothing to do with the season. That means the sun and the moon are pulling, for lack of a better term, in the same direction. I'm not sure pull would be the right term for gravity.
One thing about Brunswick, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really is beautiful.
Yeah. But it's definitely not high tide.
No, not high. I was just kind of confused because I couldn't tell if it was water or the grass.
Yeah. A lot of people think that they're not from here. They'll be like, man, they'll see something like that and go, man, how do they mow all of that? You know? But like, you don't. Right, you don't mow it. It's very tall, as a matter of fact.
You won't have to mow our grass for a while now because of the weather.
I don't know. We'll see.
It's been... Once it starts cooling off, you know, you don't have to mow it as much.
Yeah. I know I have to replace those bearings in the front wheels, like, maybe today. Oh, that's what we need. Grease. We got to go by Walmart and get grease. Or Home Depot. It looked like Walmart didn't have any. So we'll do that. But we got to get the water tests first. So we'll go get the first one at Pristine Water. Then we'll go to Coastal, pick up the check and get the other water test. Then we'll go to Home Depot.
I may wait inside.
Yeah.
For them.
What am I missing then? I'm missing something.
I don't think Todd wants to take the gimbal into where he does business.
No, I'm not going to take it in there.
Here we are.
One more time.
I did it.
Hit it one more time. There you go.
There we are. I've got the chat pulled up here on my phone, so leave some comments and we can talk to you.
What's that number say?
2 people are watching.
And we're one of them? So it's just us and Ryan. Hey, Ryan.
Or assume Ryan. No, sorry, 1 person. 2 thumbs
so
up.
it's just us.
Hi, us.
Hey, us. Yeah, people don't want to hear it if it isn't about Disney.
Right, we can talk about Disney.
Yeah.
We're going on the 15th. Right?
Yeah.
see me mess with my eyebrow. It's because I have a dang pimple underneath trying to pop up. And it effing hurts. Not as bad as it did last week. I was trying to, how do I say this without being...
Surface, I guess.
Trying to break the surface.
Come to a head is how they say it.
Come to a head.
But, you know, you'll get censored if you say stuff like come and head on YouTube.
Right.
No, I'm not kidding. Oh, man. But, yeah, that's how you say it. The pimple is going to come to a head.
I was trying not to sound dirty. I had to, like, take my face out of the screen.
Yeah. Like you can't talk about Dick Van Dyke, you know? You want to talk about Mary Poppins, you want to talk about Dick Van Dyke, and they just censor the shit out of you. Yeah. Not really.
And also, happy Thanksgiving to all of our Canadian friends who live in Canada, because today is their Thanksgiving up in Canada. So Daniel, Cargo, and probably more of you who watch are probably from Canada, so happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Canada.
Yeah.
Todd was so confused one day when I said that. You're like, what?
Yeah, obviously, it's Canada.
And you want to stop by Firestone to see Show William.
Yeah, well, we'll do that. Let's do these pool tests first thing, because you can't take water out of the pool and let it sit around for an hour and then try to get a test.
Right.
You gotta just do it.
If you see me moving my jaw around, it's because I have some pressure that's in my ear, in my tooth, and in my jaw. And it's pretty painful, so I'm trying to do some jaw exercises. So, push my jaw forward and back a few times. That seems to help. I also have been sleeping with my head propped up the past 2 nights.
What day is it today?
Monday.
Maybe we'll get one here this time. It's like a few cents cheaper for the chlorine on Monday here.
I'll wait here and get Jeff on the sushi.
You want to leave that on or off?
It's fine on. So Todd just went into the first pool place to get the water tested and some chlorine. It should only take a few minutes. Hey bestie boo, welcome. I'm just waiting out here in the vehicle while Todd go gets that water tested and get some chlorine. Turn this air down because it's cold in here. I get cold so easily. You shouldn't be in there too long. Considering I don't think there's any other customers here other than us. You shouldn't be in there too long. He likes to get the pool test done at different places because each place system is different, I guess. So he's doing that. What's up, Megan? Welcome. We decided to do a surprise live stream today. We are in our town, Brunswick, Georgia, getting some pool water tested. And doing other errands. Gotta get a birthday card for my daddy. Gotta send that birthday card so it gets to him before his birthday, which is next Monday. Yeah, no problem, Megan. I appreciate you finding me on Instagram and sending me a message and following me. Not a problem. We also have bread rising at home, so we'll be checking on that when we get home. When we get home, we'll have to put it in a pan with butter and let that rise for another hour, and then after that hour we'll bake it for 45 minutes. I follow a couple of YouTubers here, actually quite a few YouTubers, and one of them posted an easy bread recipe, so I screenshotted it, and now Todd and I make that bread probably 2 to 3 times a week. It's just that good. Yes, we did, and we totally forgot to live stream because we had never made these cookies. We made them. The dough, we were actually going to use our Disney cookie cutters that my cousin got us. Hi Robert, we are not going to Magic Kingdom today. We will be there Sunday. This is just a home in-town live stream from Brunswick, Georgia. But those cream cheese cookies were a little more complicated than we thought they would be. I say complicated, but like it said to refrigerate the dough for an hour. But we didn't realize how soft it would be. So when we cut the dough in sections, so we would keep one in the fridge and then switch out the dough as needed. So we made those cookies. They were actually pretty good. We ended up using just some Halloween cookie cutters. We were going to use our Disney cookie cutters that my cousin got us, but the detail in those, it wouldn't work. Yeah, we made them. They were really, really good. They weren't as good as the sugar drop cookies that I make, or the other rollout sugar cookies that we make, but these were good. What's these? Yeah, they tasted good. They were way softer than regular sugar cookies. But yesterday we actually made sugar drop cookies, which were delicious. We rolled them in sprinkles. And then we made some plain without any sprinkles. They're really good, yeah. But yeah, Robert, we will not be in Magic Kingdom until Sunday the 15th. We got some errands to run in town. You can, also with those cream cheese cookies, you can definitely tell there's cream cheese in them. Like, they aren't super sweet. Yes, we have a pool. In-ground pool. Okay, Bestie Boo. I will definitely remind you. We're in Brunswick, Georgia. Yeah, we're in Brunswick, Georgia, not Brunswick, New Jersey. I have been to New Jersey quite a few times and gone through there a few times. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not... I guess if you really wanted to go swimming, you could. I wouldn't go swimming during this time of year. In the fall, I would not go swimming because it is kind of cool, and that pool water looked pretty cold to me. But Todd, he might. I don't know. Once it's like right in the middle of summer, I will go swimming. But once it turns fall, I don't go swimming. But we still like to maintain the pool and keep it clean. Right now here, hold on, let's see. It says here it is 74, but the low is 48. It doesn't look like it's going to get higher than 76 today. That's impressive, Bestie Boo. We do not have a Patel Brothers here in Brunswick. Brunswick is a very small town. I say very small. It's a small town. But yeah, that's impressive, Bestie. If your ice hasn't melted and it's almost 1:30, that's awesome. I always have to have light ice in my drinks because I'm not paying for all that ice. That's just me. It's been a few years since we've had Dunkin'. Todd is in the building where one of the pool companies where you get the pool tested. And I'm just waiting in the car. So, no, Todd is not going to the bathroom. And Todd is inside the pool place where you get water tested. I think there's two other places. Well, there is two other places we have to go. One of them does do pool testing. They all do pool tests. Well, the places that we are going, the three main places, they do pool testing. And then we got some other places we need to go. Like Todd said, he has to pick up a check for a website client. So he has to pick up a check, but I will not be taking the gimbal in there. I'll be sitting out here in the car with it because I don't need to get into Todd's. I mean, if we weren't streaming, I would go in there with him, but I'm not going to go in there with him, which is fine. I don't mind staying out here in the car. Most of the time we go into these places, I stay in the car unless it's like Walmart or Dollar Tree or something like that. Like, if we're at a pool place, yeah, I'd just rather stay in the van. Yes, Cargo and I are best friends. We met online a few years ago and have become best friends since, and we've seen each other in person a few times. Cargo makes, oh, here it is. Cargo is a very talented person. She makes headbands, ears, scrunchies, just amazing stuff. I'm wearing one for scrunchies right now. Speaking of Todd, when you guys were asking about him, here he comes with the chlorine. have Robert.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Megan.
Hey, Megan.
Cargo.
Hey, Cargo.
So Todd is back.
You missed my joke earlier, Robert.
What joke?
You were saying you had a pimple and it wasn't surface. I said, yeah, the way you say it is it hasn't come to a head. But you can't say things like come and head on YouTube without getting censored.
Cargo says, hey Todd, good to see you.
And I said, you can't talk about Dick Van Dyke either.
Oh, jeez, Todd. I forgot all about that.
How do you talk about Mary Poppins if you can't say Dick Van Dyke?
Yeah. You got change? Hold on. Sorry, my little change purse. My little change purse is a kitty cat. Yeah, but yeah, Cargo says, hey Todd, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Cargo said she's going to send us a sugar drop cookie recipe.
Okay, great.
Because I was telling him how we made them.
The brown sugar bars.
Oh, I didn't say that part yet. But we did make the brown sugar bars that Cargo gave me the recipe for. Robert did the laughing face. And Megan said, right up Robert's alley.
Yeah, right up his alley. No, I'm not going to make a joke out of that one. All right.
Cargo said, oh, that's cute, Dottie.
That one writes itself. All right.
So you're not going in next to Pristine?
No.
Okay, we're going to Coastal.
We went to Jeff's instead. And,
Speaking of Jeff, did you get a receipt for Jeff?
yeah, I got it.
We live with Todd's Uncle Jeff, and he's going to pay us back for getting the chlorine.
I hope.
I hope. I remember if you video someone, I think it was you, Megan, I could be wrong, said, who's that man? And it was in the background, and it was Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we live with Todd's Uncle Jeff. So, if you ever see a random man in the background of our house, that's just Jeff. You know?
For now. I mean, he's going to move out soon.
But
probably.
Probably.
I mean, we're not really sure at this point, but...
Yeah, we're not sure. I assume he is. Yeah, Megan said, yes, that was me. That's what I thought. Yeah, if you ever see an older man in the background, that's just Jeff. And if you see a youngish girl, that's our cousin Amanda, who keeps to herself.
We're going to go around the other side here. Now it's taken. All right, we're gonna get around this side here and park. Might be facing in the sun here a little bit. See if I can get close enough to get you some shade now. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Love you, honey.
Love you too. Say hi for me.
What?
Say hi for me.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem, Megan.
Oh, there it is.
No problem, Megan. Jeff is not getting kicked out. Todd has been living with his aunt and uncle for the past 20 years. His aunt passed away in June of 22. And we will continue to live with his uncle and pay rent. Jeff is an older person. He's going to be 80 in January. And I assume she's up there too. And we've only met her one time, but you know, if he's happy marrying her, so be it. Todd's aunt and uncle were married for a little over 50 years. Yeah, no problem, Megan. I am so happy I'm so happy that you found me on Instagram and reached out. That makes me happy. And if you're asking, is she hot? I assume you mean his cousin. His cousin has issues. And keeps to herself. I'm not going to say what kind of issues out of respect for her. That is not my place to tell you, no offense, Robert, about her issues. And if Todd wants to talk about it, which I don't think he would. But yeah. And then if you just want me to wave, I just waved to someone that we knew walking into the store. The owner, manager. I also did just get my Halloween costume from Goodwill. And yes, I said Goodwill. Ain't nothing wrong with going there and doing some shopping. $8. Okay, bestie boo. I'll be here. Todd is inside picking up a check. Shouldn't be in there too long. Thank you, Ryan. We appreciate that. That is very nice of you to say, and I'll be sure to let Todd know. Will we be having lunch? We'll probably have a snack when we get home. We ate our lunch this morning. We ate lunch around noon, 11:30, 12 o'clock. We ate lunch this morning. Well, I assume when we get home we'll have a snack or something. Like, I ate this morning, we had some pecan bars from the recipe that Cargo gave us. We are making, well, we're in the process of making another loaf of bread when we get home. We need to beat it down, fold it in, or whatever you want to call it, and then butter up a loaf pan, put that bread dough in there, drizzle some oil on it, olive oil, and bake it. Well, after we do that, we need to let it sit for an hour, and then we'll bake it. Yeah, he beats the bread dough. You gotta fold it in. So I'm just typing something. Yeah, it's white sandwich bread. It's really good. Now, we've tried it with all-purpose flour, bread flour, and this time we're doing half all-purpose, half bread flour, which is even better in my opinion. Bread flour is a little more dense. Why am I buffering? But the all-purpose and bread flour mixed together is really, really good. I've got my blanket right here. I don't go anywhere without my blanket. We've not made French bread. Now, the other night we made pizza dough using bread flour, and it was really good. We made homemade pizzas for dinner. You take 2 forks, Robert, and you fold it in. That's what it says on the recipe. You can beat it with 2 forks. I still have my blankie too. My baby blankie is yellow, and my mom had people sign it, and I still have it in my drawer. I don't sleep with it anymore because it's so old. Okay, flour off the laptop now. I still have my Steve doll. Hold on a minute. If you know me, you know my favorite show growing up was Blue's Clues. And I did just meet Steve April 2nd of this year. And that was awesome. Where is that picture of my doll? But yeah, I still have my Steve doll. Oh, that's so cute, bestie. I love that. I'm trying to find a picture of my Steve doll. I just took a picture not too long ago of the doll. And if I can't find the picture on my phone, I'll show you guys my Steve doll when we get home. I have a feeling Dottie got distracted and they're talking to his friends. Yeah, okay, good. I thought I posted a picture there. Yeah, that's my Steve doll. He's wearing the green shirt, and actually it's his birthday today. Not the doll's. I mean, technically it's a Steve doll, but the actual Steve, his birthday is today. So I need to make some pictures and post them on my fan pages. He's not taking a shit. I just want to make that clear. Todd is not taking a shit. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. That's a good question. I haven't thought about it. Probably pasta. I eat a lot of pasta. Last night we had leftover spaghetti from the other night. Or maybe I'll have some chicken egg rolls. The frozen pack. I get the frozen pack of egg rolls by the brand Taipei. I guess that's how you say it. Then I have some duck sauce, I'll dip them in. But I do need to pull up my dad's address so I can send a birthday card. What the... I'm just trying to find my dad's address. There we go. Oh, I wish we had a Trader Joe's. Because I do love dumplings. And I do love soup. The soup dumplings sound delicious. Brunswick doesn't have a Trader Joe's. I wish it did. I know that when we went to a Trader Joe's in Virginia Beach when Todd's mom was visiting here, we brought her back. It was a jar of like eggplant dip, and it was really good. We've made candied orange peel for like when we make cannolis, which are really good. It's hard, crunchy pastry, basically. Filled with ricotta and cream, other type of cream. Pretty sure I see Todd in there walking. But it's orange peel that we make. It's really good. So from here we'll go to Home Depot and Dollar Tree. we get to Home Depot, I will probably have to use the restroom. Not probably, I do have to use the restroom, so. Home Depot is literally like almost basically not that far. Oh, and the ring that you pointed out the other day when we were at Disney, this is my actual engagement ring and wedding band. Engagement ring on the top, wedding band on the bottom. That's my actual engagement ring and wedding band. Because I know you were pointing out my ring that I had on at Disney, and you're like, oh, I couldn't tell the difference. And this is the promise ring that Todd gave me when we first started dating, when we met in person. So thank you. I told Todd when he was going to propose, like, I didn't want anything too big, too crazy. Yeah, I have a lot of like costumey type rings, so I can switch them out when we go to Disney. I have a lot of different rings I wear for Disney. Okay, good, bestie. That's good. I'm glad it cleared up. Hey, Mickey Stein. Going down to 34 tonight? Dang, that's gonna be cold. Our low here tonight is... Our low here is in the 50s. Yeah, Todd got me a ring from Disney on my birthday last year that has two little Mickeys that's very similar to my engagement ring. Then my mom got me costumey type rings that were Beauty and the Beast themed. Because I don't wear my actual rings at Disney. Well, I'm also not going to show up there without a ring on my ring finger. For a long time, I just wore the silicone rings, and then those started to... I started not to like those on my finger. I wanted something a little more pretty, other than just a pink silicone ring on my finger. I was waving at one of the ladies that we know that works here. Oh, really? That's so cool. Yeah, Todd wears his silicone ring whenever we go to Disney. Mickey does know we're married. There is always going to be a ring on my finger. It's just not going to be my actual engagement ring or wedding band, because I don't want them to get lost. Okay, Robert, if you think it's suspicious, I don't wear my actual wedding ring and engagement ring to Disney, oh well. I can tell you, Todd's the only one for me. I'm the only one for him. He wears a silicone ring on his ring finger because we're married, and I wear a literal, just a affordable, cheap rings that I got from my mom got me from Hot Topic, so they don't get lost or fall off. Because these aren't as cheap. And I wear them on my ring finger because I'm married. So yeah, Mickey knows we're married. Yeah, the ones that Todd wears is a silicone ring, and the one that, like the flower one that I wear at Disney, is a set up that my mom got me from Hot Topic. A set of 5 from Hot Topic that were Beauty and the Beast themed. They're just like $5 rings. And I just don't want these to get ruined. See, exactly, Mickey Stein. You don't wear your real rings. There's a picture that we have when Mickey and Minnie were meeting together at Magic Kingdom, where they were nose to nose, and Todd and I were kissing, and then there's in the back you see Mickey and Minnie kissing. It was actually a really cute picture. I don't wear my rings to sleep. I have... It's gonna sound a little crazy. Hold on a minute. You see this little box that has earplugs in it? This little box that has earplugs in it? Well, I have another one of these by my vanity with literally nothing in it, because I get them in my pack, like my earplugs. I put my rings in this at night. Just imagine this without the earplugs in it. So, and it closes. It's a nice little container. Fits my rings perfectly. When we travel to Virginia, I'll put one of these in my purse. So that's when my rings go in at night. Also, because I have 2 kittens who like to jump around on stuff and go crazy sometimes. They will not. Thank you, Cargo. That's not giving away anything, Robert. I'm just saying I put them in there. Todd's been in there a long time. Oh man, crazy Winnie. You're probably gonna find it in the least expected spot, bestie. Yeah, you might be. I've used in the past when if we didn't have bread, I would take tortillas, put some peanut butter and jelly, and make peanut butter and jelly roll-ups inside a tortilla, and that was really good. Ooh, yummy! That sounds really good, bestie. My cousin, when I lived with my cousin in Virginia, he made after school he and he would call it pizza toast. And that was pretty good. Two things: I'm not gonna honk the horn, that would be rude. And two, I don't know how to drive. Well, never, I'm not gonna leave my husband behind. That's right, I don't drive. I do appreciate you saying that, Robert, but I'm not gonna drive. And I value my life. Just like Cargo said, she values my life too much, and I'm not gonna do that. Also, Todd does websites for these people, so I'm definitely not gonna honk the horn, because that would not be very nice. That wouldn't be very nice of me to do that. And I'd rather not have my husband mad at me for doing that. So I'm quite literally just gonna wait patiently. Okay, Bestie Boo, love you. Have a good nap. Definitely not, Robert. I would never do that. I will never make my husband worry that and act like I'm not there. I would never, ever, 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 ever do that. I'm not that type of wife to make it look like I've gone missing or something. That would be so bad. And he doesn't need that. Yeah, I feel I didn't think you were leaving, Robert. Okay, Megan. Yeah, no, Robert, that's not happening. I can for sure tell you, you will not be one of our moderators. And I think Todd would agree with me on that. Well, I'm sorry you're offended by that, but we have all the moderators that we need. And yes, you are very supportive, Robert, but we already have all the moderators that we need. No, Mickey Stein, we are not going to the parks today. We are in our town, Brunswick, Georgia. We will be going to the parks on Sunday, October 15th. Okay, Megan. And I highly doubt I will change my mind, Robert. And I think Todd would agree with me on that one. Yeah, PB&J roll up in a tortilla, really good. I'm just checking my earrings. There's a hair sticker. No, I think he's fine. Also, I don't want to leave the van. I don't know where he would actually be in the store. And considering where I'm streaming, he told me to stay. He didn't tell me to, but I am going to stay here because I don't want to leave the vehicle. I'm not too worried. If I felt too worried, I would call the store. He has friends in there, and he was just probably talking business. Seeing if he needs to do anything to the websites or what have you. Also, the guy who manages the store, I saw him walk in not too long ago. If anything were to happen to Todd, I know he would come find me. Because he knows what our vehicle looks like. And he knows that I'm in the vehicle. Speaking of Todd, there he is. It took for fucking ever. Sorry, but it did take for fucking ever. We were all starting to get worried about you.
Well, the damn printer, that shitty all-in-one HP printer that they have in the pool department wasn't working. So I analyzed it and told them, look, just throw it away. And I set him up to print to the paint department computer, and now when he hits print, it'll go over there, and it duplexes, so it's on both sides. That saves paper and no need for buying ink cartridges. I told him if he wants to get another laser printer, I'll install it, but I didn't think he needed to get one at all. Yeah. And he gave me $20.
Well, that's good. Now I think
a check for $90.
Okay. Now I think you're going to agree with me on this. We have all the moderators we need, right?
I guess at the moment. What's up?
Robert wants to be a moderator, and I said no.
Okay.
I said no. I do not want Robert James being a moderator.
You know, what is moderation but censorship, which I don't really believe in. But if anybody needs to be moderated, it's you, dude.
Yes. So you agree. You agree. You agree.
Of course.
He's not going to be a moderator?
No.
Okay, good. Also,
we sure like having you here, and, you know,
yeah.
I'm not much different than you in my sense of humor, but, you know, I'm the one that needs content moderation out there and other things, right? That I'm always the one being censored and shit. And surely you know that feeling, right?
Also, Cargo sent me a recipe for apricot white chocolate cookies. Drop cookies.
Okay.
Also,
what kind of apricots? Are they fresh or canned, or is it a essence?
Dry.
Oh, we have. Well, they mean like dehydrated fruit dry, because we have some that are dry. That is an Indian ingredient. You know, they're like fucking dry.
Right.
They're not like dehydrated, chewy fruits.
Cargo wants to take a nap. She'll be back in a little bit. Megan said, I'm back. She did what I suggested, which was making a PB&J roll-up using a tortilla. I've done that a few times. So she made that. And Megan was like, should we check on Todd? And then you walked out. I said, if our friend, because I saw Jason.
I was considering calling you, but
I was considering calling them.
Yeah.
I told them, look.
It took a little longer than I thought it would.
I told them this. The guy that I saw walk in, Jason, I waved. I was telling him, like, he knew I was in the vehicle. If anything were to happen, he would know where I am.
Yeah.
And I also said, if I felt the need, I would just call up the place.
Yeah. Find out what aisle the grease is on here.
Hold on, that Cargo.
I'm going to go into Home Depot now real quick and get some just grease for fixing...
Cargo said... She said, let me leave with this cherry pie, apple pie, pumpkin pie, the girl reading this cutie pie.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, that. Todd,
yeah.
I'm going to go on with you.
Yeah.
Because I have to fucking pee.
All right.
I'm sorry, but I have to pee, and I didn't want to walk into the...
Yeah, I understand.
And here, you look it up.
All right, give me a thing.
Here. Like, when I tell you, I have... Where'd my...
Destroy things.
I have to be so bad.
Relax. Dude. Good God. Yeah. You gotta click on 12 things before you can use the app?
Todd, you see my phone to use the Home Depot app, and it's just popping up ads and ads and ads.
Okay, so grease. 14.7.
Megan was saying to use double O to make bread.
Yeah, we're not paying $15 for $2 worth of flour, but yeah, of course.
Megan and I said, just use a McDonald's cup. And then Megan said, will you get a Depot dog?
Well, I don't think they sell any kind of food here. Do they sell hot dogs
in Virginia Beach.
They do?
Mm-hmm. In Virginia Beach, they did.
Huh.
They did when I was a kid.
Wow. They don't do that here. But we live in a lame place. They have all the features. Hold on.
Megan was telling me Trader Joe's has really good.
Okay. Make sure we're not sideways here, okay? Just went off screen for them. Here, I'll wave at the camera. It looks like it's fine. I'm going to wave at the camera there. Yeah, okay, great.
And Megan was saying Trader Joe's has soup dumplings and that their egg rolls are good. I was like, well, we don't have a Trader Joe's here.
Yeah.
And then I guess at our Home Depot has hot dogs. Yeah.
Look at this
Cute little.
Oh, it's pointed at me. No, well, it doesn't matter. I was going to try to point the camera at the dog, but it's pointed at me.
Mind grabbing this card?
No, that's fine.
I'm taking it, thank you.
What is it, a cutie pie?
Thank
Had a little dog, but I didn't want to fiddle with the camera. Oh, there's a cat. This is the other mama cat. Hold on, I will mess with the camera. Hold on a second. There she is. Maman Shah. Oh, hiss.
That's unusual.
Floppy bastard.
She said no.
He's like, you're interrupting my whole thing. Come here. Come here. Yeah, you bastard.
She doesn't normally hiss at us.
Yeah, she's usually very friendly, but you know, she deals with a lot of people, obviously. Come here. Oh, well.
Okay, let's go find a bathroom for Dottie to use herself.
What the hell is in my pocket? Oh. Here, hold that. Sorry about the weirdness there. Shit.
Okay. I haven't had a Home Depot dog since I was a kid. Home Depot.
Yeah. Ah. Zoom out here. That's the problem. Who knows what kind of signal we'll get in here? Probably not very good.
Megan said, man, they're great though. I eat a hot dog like every 6 months. Because it's Christmas. Mickey. Todd, look at the Mickey.
Yeah. I don't see it.
Oh, you'll see it. See that thing right there.
Oh, over there.
So it smells like pine.
This is a big ass Mickey, man.
Hold on, I want to press the button. I want to press the button.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And then you hit that button, and Yoda just takes that lightsaber and just choo.
Enjoy the festivities, you will. My ally is Jordan, and a powerful ally is you.
Okay. And the Grinch is like, I'm totally not gay.
Oh, that I just.
What's that, honey?
This Mickey is awesome.
Yeah.
It just smells like pine in here.
Or something, yeah.
Robert says he sounds retarded.
Which one? The Mickey? It didn't sound quite right.
I wouldn't mind that. Here's this. I don't know. I gotta find out. Then we'll go to Dollar Tree, right?
Yeah. Now, the signal might crap out in here. I really don't know what's going to happen. We just gotta get some grease, and Dottie has to use the restroom.
I think we're going the right way, right?
Yeah.
Where's Shanae? Shanae the left one.
Here, wait, will you hold on?
Oh man, I just realized the damn music is such a problem when you're streaming. It's just, you know, there was a time when I liked music. Now I just feel like, good grief, just shut it up. If you, music is such a problem when you're streaming. You can't go in public without somebody being, oh, you violated a situation. It's like, well, you know what? I wasn't like playing your fucking music or trying to make it part of like a soundtrack for my life or anything, or you know what I mean? It's just in the air. It's just out there. All right? That if you fucking make music, get used to it, motherfucker. You know? Just like bars, though. They're actually using it, right? They're playing music in it. And, you know, people will come around from ASCAP and be like, oh, you need to pay monthly just so you can play music at all. You know what I mean? And that's crazy to me, man. Copyright. It's a fucked up game, man. It's like somehow Disney evades that though. Mickey Mouse is like, will he ever go in the public domain? It again is supposed to happen this year. Will it happen? Probably not. Hopefully she'll hurry up. I guess our signal's okay. Kind of looks like the phone might be getting hot or something. Hopefully this is her. Here we go. All right, let's get the grease and get the fuck out of here. I'm just going to point this forward.
Like I said, my Christmas decor goes up Halloween night. My Christmas tree's been up already. It's a little tiny one that's always up, isn't it, Todd? We're frozen. Okay, let's see if we can find it.
Aisle 14, base 7.
Same here, Megan. Same here. Aisle 14. I listen to Christmas music year round, basically.
I'm not sure if this is the right size for our grease gun.
For our what?
Our grease gun.
Oh. I can't keep up with all the tools and stuff Todd has.
Alright, we'll get this, and if it's not the right size, we'll bring it back.
Robert has a question. Are we rooting for the Atlanta Braves?
I mean, I don't think about sports, really.
Me either. You would go on the other end?
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Far enough. Oh, I see Jack Skellington, look. And Oogie. We just watched the Nightmare Before Christmas movie the other night. My handsome husband. Hubba hubba.
He's right.
Hey, Tim, you got a radio?
I do.
Tell him to have meet him on register 7.
No, he has to fix something at home.
Please remove your card. Would you like an e-receipt? Thank you for shopping at the Home Depot. Please remove your card. Would you like an e-receipt?
Yeah, he was getting pissed off because
He's absolutely right.
that.
Open a fucking register.
Right. Robert said, "Are you getting any special lubricants for beating it?" I said, "No." I said, "No. You're getting something to fix. You're gonna fix something." Which is what? What are you gonna fix?
I have to put new bearings in the front wheel of our lawn tractor. It's like this. Here, I'll show you. Let me, since we're right here by these things. We have something very similar to this. All right. And behind here, there's an axle, but then there's a bearing. Yeah. And that axle, here, hold this for a second. You got a bearing there. Oh, I can't see, honey. You got a bearing. But that axle goes right in that bearing. Just like that. You know what I mean? Just right in there. And that bearing goes in into the tire. And I got to replace those bearings. They fell out, apparently. And now there's just this big gaping hole that the axle goes through. And it's not even touching the sides. You know what I mean? The tire's just like wobbling around. So I got to put bearings in there. And if you put bearings in there, you got to lube it up. Otherwise, they're just going to burn out and fall right out again. So we got some grease here, and we have a grease gun, and that's how you apply it. You know, there's like a little nipple there, and you attach the grease gun to the nipple, and then you pump it and pump it and pump it, and it fills it full of grease.
Robert said today is Indigenous Species Day.
Indigenous what?
Species Day. Species.
Yes. Well, when is Invasive Species Day? Why it's always got to be about indigenous species?
Robert said much like in her voice.
Right, yeah. Oh, geez.
We're going to go to Dollar Tree, right?
Yeah.
Get my dad a birthday card. I've always wanted to see if they had caramel apple lollipops as a fall treat.
Yep.
Oh boy. Robert said you don't like. I don't even know what I want to say.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, raw dogging it. If you raw dog it with that tractor, then you're just gonna need to replace the bearings again. At first, I didn't know what was wrong with it. I was like, "Why is the wheel doing that?" And then I realized that there must have been bearings that fell out, you know. And when I looked into it, that sure enough is what was going on.
Hi, Granddad. Granddad's here, Todd.
Hey, Granddad. I'm waving at the camera, but I realize it's not pointed at us.
She said it's Columbus Day, no matter what other people say. Hi, guys.
Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, it's Columbus.
Okay, I didn't. She said indigenous species.
Yeah, it did.
That's hilarious.
It does say that.
Indigenous Peoples Day is what. Yeah.
Hi, Granddad.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I miss you, Granddad. I miss you, and I love you, and I hope you're doing well. You're feeling good. Right, Todd?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not too much longer. Wait, how many
We'll see you very soon.
We leave on the 22nd, right?
Yeah, well, Christmas, the December 22nd.
We come up on December 22nd. Megan says her calendar says Columbus Day and Indigenous People Day.
Well, it's Columbus Day.
It is Columbus.
And all this piggybacking on top of shit can fuck off. That, there used to be, for instance, Washington's birthday and Lincoln's birthday. Now, these are not celebrated. And the reason is there's President's Day, and the other day became Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And he was an adulterer and a troublemaker. You know what I mean? And yet, for a while, he was so clung to. People were like, oh, Martin Luther King, which is not his name. That's not his real name. His name is Michael King. He was just attaching himself to Martin Luther, right? So he adopted that name, Martin Luther King. It's not his name, like rappers do. You know what I mean? Snoop Dogg isn't really named Snoop Dogg. He's named Calvin Brodus. Same thing with MLK, or the notorious MLK, right? So black people today don't relate to him, all right? So all that was, they were like, fuck him. I relate more to Malcolm X than Martin Luther King, you know? And now we're stuck with Martin Luther King Day, right? Piggybacking off of that. There is no Lincoln Day, all right? They're like, fuck Abraham Lincoln, you know? Martin Luther King. Well, that's what you get. So piggybacking off it, like, fuck Columbus. Well, welcome to America. If you're in America, you wouldn't be here without him, period. Okay? So if it's Indigenous Peoples Day, go somewhere else. Go to Europe and see how that works out for you. It's not going to, all right? Because we're hundreds of years into this thing, all right? And you wouldn't be here without Columbus. And sure, the way the indigenous people were treated was not good, all right? So everybody recognizes that. But why try to make Columbus Day Indigenous Peoples Day? Just pick another day. There's 365 of them. Just pick any other day, right? No, we want to make it that day in particular to make it controversial. You see, that's why. To make it an issue, to make it a stink. That's why that day. So fuck that.
Grandma.
Have a good Columbus Day.
Me and Grandma.
Okay.
That's why I put it there.
Where is it? Oh, here. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go into Dollar Tree.
Megan said, you're in a bad area when it's streets named Martin
Right.
Luther
See,
King.
what happens is they take an area that is populated by black people usually and change one of the names of the streets. Here it used to be Cochran Avenue. Now it's Martin Luther King Boulevard. So it's always a street that's in a very diverse, it's all populated with black people, right? So with that, you often get, a lot of poverty and a lot of just a bad neighborhood, like you say. What better way to put it than it's a bad neighborhood?
That's a good way to put it, Megan.
Yeah. Rodeo Drive is never going to be Martin Luther King Boulevard. Okay.
And if you don't know, Dorothy Burke is my grandmother. Grandpa said when you are as old as I am, I love the Indians.
Sure. Yeah, we all love the Indian people, and that's what they want to be called now, okay? They don't want to be called Native Americans. For some reason, they want to be called Indians, even though it has nothing to do with India. Why am I having to carry that? Even though they have nothing to do with India itself, and that's fine. But yeah, we all love them, and there's no doubt about that. But still, I'm not sure they're the ones with the push to make Columbus Day also be Indigenous Peoples Day, right? That they're not the ones that made a push to don't say Indian, say Native American. They don't do that. They want to be called Indians.
Let's see if they have any pet outfits,
Okay. I'm just going to point the camera that way.
Grandpa says, I say, who cares?
Yeah. Since they're putting out the Christmas ornaments and stuff, let me just sing a little Christmas carol for you. It goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, no L, no L, no L. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll see if none of us
But
I'm gonna look on the other side first.
There were like bands and like people in there with
yeah, the world has gone nuts. I mean, it's been nuts, but it's definitely getting nuttier. I believe it's pronounced Juneteenth. Okay? Don't be a racist, Robert. No, I don't celebrate Juneteenth. But, this is a different thing. It's not like trying to step on some other holiday. It could be a holiday, and that's totally fine. I'm unlikely to celebrate it. Why would I? Clearly, it's a segregationist sort of holiday that's for people who are self-segregating themselves away from a unified population, right? And, like I say, it's not trying to take some other holiday. It's not trying to take July 4th and change it, right? Though it is supposed to be like, oh, this is, they're like, oh, fuck Independence Day. This is the Black Independence Day, right? That's what Juneteenth is. And, there is some legitimacy to that because clearly what created Independence Day did not lead to independence for blacks immediately. It took a long damn time, okay? Like a real long time. So it's understandable that there would be this other day to celebrate that, if that can be celebrated, if it can be marked as a day in history. Whereas other holidays are trying to, like I say, you know, let's get rid of Lincoln's birthday and have Martin Luther King Day. You know, that's bullshit. Let's get rid of Columbus Day and have Indigenous Peoples Day, which is the goal. It's not to coexist. It's not to have both days on one day. It's to get rid of Columbus Day. That's the idea. Whereas Juneteenth, you know, if they had said, oh, let's have Juneteenth on July 4th, there'd be a big problem. It's kind of like this. Like when you go to a baseball game, they sing the national anthem, and they're like, now let's sing the segregationist national anthem. Fuck that. Segregation, you know, was supposed to be a bad thing, right? So why are people pushing for it so hard now? It's crazy. Or are you going to look for some kind of lollipop or something?
They didn't have it. I'm going to check.
Oh, okay. Oh, they just have candy spread out everywhere now, I guess.
Oh, well, it's not important. I got the card.
Keep going, go, 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 go.
Todd, you want to read the card?
You want me to read the card?
I love you.
Very good.
While you're there, I need birthday card and parchment paper for the great grand, because Max and Caroline's birthday's coming up.
When?
Sunday.
Oh, well, I don't think we get it to you in time then. If it were like in the end of December, we would be able to do that for you.
She said, yes, I better go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, Max and Caroline's ready for my dad's. Look at that, Todd, a birthday cake for Scott.
There are hundreds of flavors of Kit Kats.
I'm gonna need your help. So you have to find the stuff you need.
Okay, here, hold this. Give it first.
Thank you, sir. Oh no, not one. You know. Yeah, you could have 54.
Picking up a card for my daddy.
sign right here that says we need 10.
Oh, I know,
All right,
I know.
just making sure you know that.
Yeah, I wrote it.
Okay.
And tomorrow I'm going to make yours. You know, I'm just thinking just keep it in.
Giving us some pennies.
Maybe there may be some in the party aisle.
Okay, Granddad, love you. Tell Mama I love her.
They would. They'd be on the party aisle since the holiday's over. So that's the 54, right?
That's what he said.
Okay.
You got my card?
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
We don't need a receipt.
No, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. Have a good day, ma'am.
Not too.
She had a sign that said needed pennies. So, well, we gave her a lot of pennies, right, Todd?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a lot, but some what we could. But,
Stinky.
yeah.
So I got my daddy card. Granddad said, catch you later.
Yep. I think she's probably already gone.
Yeah.
I heard her just think about it.
Now I'm going to ride in this car. We're going to go send it off.
Right.
I got the address pulled up. Well, I will.
We are going to go by Firestone. Pardon me.
Let me find something to ride on.
Here's a pin. Right on.
Oh, it's right here.
Okay. Don't put some crazy amount of pressure. Just be like normal. Gimbal for a bit here. I see Stream Elements is acting normal again today. Last time we streamed, it just kept saying, Stream Elements bot is running. It's like, well, thank you for letting us know. My one job is to let you know that I'm running. It's like, okay, grief, man. They must have said it 100 times, yeah, and nothing else. Yeah, but Juneteenth, you know, like I say, I feel like that one's fine. That this is one of those things where people have been celebrating it for many, many years, and it just is something that has become a federally sanctioned holiday now, which means like a day off for government workers is what that means.
Well, that might mean the post office isn't open.
Oh yeah, it's not open today. Yeah, it's Columbus Day. That's right. Didn't think about that. We'll mail it tomorrow, honey. Or if possible, we have stamps or the ability to buy stamps. Let me think about those. I'm not sure. It used to be at every damn grocery store.
Want to see what I wrote?
Sure, you could buy stamps. I don't know if you can now. Very
it up on Google because I couldn't memorize it.
Give me the card.
Looking at the shot shortly. He's using my phone. It has the address on there. I did not draw a wiener on my father's card.
Is there anything else we need to do or get or go?
Did you want to go to Firestone?
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not sure.
Was there something that we needed from Sam's or something?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just check the list.
I will send this off tomorrow. And I'll show on the other side because it has my dad's address.
Where's Liz? I mean, exactly. Okay, there you go. Thank you. We'll go by the post office. It's possible there's a machine in there that sells stamps. But first we'll go to Firestone.
Megan said they usually sell stamps at CVS, Walgreens, and grocery stores.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, that you used to be able to get them at every grocery store, right? So maybe we'll just go by Publix real quick and see if they have stamps for sale there.
Yeah. I just need one, right?
I mean, that should do it. Yeah, I believe so.
I'll just have Todd run it and grab. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if they sell it.
Yeah. We do have a Publix.
Yeah, we barely have grocery stores, okay? It's like a lame place, you know? It's not like the country, but it's the kind of place that doesn't have a population that supports variety in this corporate environment, you know, that we used to have a variety of grocery stores, but now we hardly do. We have Publix, we have some Winn-Dixies, one of them shut down. What happened was Winn-Dixie bought all the other grocery stores and shut them down. Like literally, there was a Food Line up the street here. It was bought by Winn-Dixie and just closed. It wasn't turned into a Winn-Dixie. And then one of the Winn-Dixies closed down completely. They bought all the Harveys and closed them down. What they didn't buy was Publix, so there's still that one grocery store. And then there's like one called a Save-A-Lot, which is like, I don't know what to call it. It's like ghetto or something. It's not like a ghetto store. It's not in the ghetto, so to speak, but it's and I know that the terminology ghetto is like a Hebrew word meaning fenced-in area. It's not that, but I'm using it in the like sense of being trashy, right? It's like sometimes there's good deals there and shit, but it's the kind of place you'd expect like shit to be poured out on the floor and stuff, you know, not well kept and what have you.
I mean, put it that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Your Megan says it's probably like Family Dollar.
No, it's just a grocery store. It's not like Family Dollar. It is only a grocery store, but it's like, I want to say like a discount. I mean, it's called Save-A-Lot, right? But it's not always like the prices are better than Walmart. It's hard to beat that fucking corporate shit that relies on Chinese labor and slave labor, you know? It's hard to beat that price. Hey, do you want to get a Frosty?
Yeah.
Our signal may crap out in this area, just so that's known.
Yeah, I want Frosty.
We're going to just go by Wendy's here.
I'm going to put this in the center console for now, too.
Yeah.
If there is enough.
Yeah, this place so often has a sign in the window that says drive-through only, you know?
You mean like
yep,
right
it
now?
has it right now. It's like that sign's just there permanently now. They're no longer like a restaurant, you know? Like, it's like, what the fuck? Hey, I got a couple of these key tags for free Frosty Juniors, and we want to get 2 chocolate Frosty Juniors.
Anyone else?
No, that was it.
Well.
All right, thank you.
Megan said that's what they do in the ghetto.
What?
Well, first Robert said, write the address you want the letter to just end up at in the return section, and then
Oh, right, yeah. Put your address as the return address or whatever. Put the target address as the return address.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
It's too far away, man.
I'm sending this to Virginia Beach. I see, Megan. That's why Megan said that's what they do in the ghetto.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a great day.
Junior Frosty.
Free. They're not free. We paid $2 to get an unlimited amount of them. So it's basically free. But, you know, we did pay $2 one time.
Megan's saying, I'm making creamy ranch chicken and mashed potatoes. Ooh, that sounds really good. Doesn't that, Todd?
You're asking me that?
It does sound
Sure.
good. Even though he doesn't eat meat. I'm like, that sounds good, right? To me, it sounds good.
To me, it sounds like a dead bird.
Disney Kid Adventure says hello.
Oh, what's up, kid?
We're gonna go see if Todd can go get some stamps inside Publix, right?
Yeah.
We are getting those crumble cookies here, opening in November. Supposedly, that's what they told us.
Yeah. And who knows if it'll last.
Well, we'll try it. Megan said, hopefully it's good. It's for the family to help out. That's nice of you, Megan. Now, I'm probably shocked I didn't get the pumpkin spice one. Well, I was getting it for a while, and then it just started tasting absolutely disgusting because Brunswick, their consistency is never good. So,
what happens is they have a chocolate and vanilla, but they'll replace the vanilla sometimes by adding a flavoring like strawberry, or in this season, pumpkin. But they don't add it consistently. Like sometimes they put way too much, you know, and it's gross.
we'll have to show the bread right today.
Sure.
We're gonna eat these, so I was gonna go throw the trash away in a minute. And get some stamps. Let me finish mine first. Very brain freezy. Ooh. Oh, that was.
I'll be right back, Olivia.
Okay, love you too. That was really cold. I had a feeling I was going to get a bad brain freeze from that bite. So he's going to go get those stamps. Hopefully they have them at Publix. If not, that's crazy. should only be there just a few minutes, since that's the only thing he was doing is getting the stamps. I'll have to unlock the door when he gets back. I got a bug bite on my leg yesterday or the day before, and it's still itchy. Well, that was fast. Let's see if you got them. Well?
You have to buy 20 at a time.
20?
Yeah. It's called a book of stamps.
You're like, fuck that.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're never gonna use those.
Okay, Megan. Megan says, okay, I have to go now. Maybe we'll still be live when I get home this evening.
Maybe.
Maybe. Thanks for joining, Megan. We appreciate it. We're just going to send this card off tomorrow, I guess. Todd wants to still go by post office. He wants to go by fire.
We're gonna go by Firestone. I'll ask them if they can sell us a stamp. They probably have some.
I assume so. You're going to have them come out here?
Oh, we'll go there.
China 1.
Yeah.
Megan's an have fun. Bye. Bye, Megan. Thanks for joining. We appreciate it. Not that hot today, which is nice. We're passing by just where people set up pumpkins to sell. They're selling pumpkins out here for $20 a pumpkin.
Yeah.
We got our pumpkin for like $4 or something.
$5.
$5 at Walmart.
But I mean, they the minimum when I saw there was $15 for their pumpkins. It's like, are you crazy?
And it's not like a farm, it's just a place that put pumpkins up. They're selling them.
They had individual price tags on their pumpkins too, like they were different prices. Oh man.
Whereas at Walmart, they're all one price in the bins. It's already 3:13. That bread's probably really rose.
Yeah, I'm sure it's very risen.
You're gonna have to make 2 breads out of that.
No, you just beat it back down.
With forks.
How dare you run? Get down. No, I'm not needing forks because I oiled the bowl.
Oh.
The original recipe she was given is different than what we're doing. We've modified that for a couple of reasons.
Okay, Robert.
What?
I'm bricked up.
Huh?
I'm bricked up.
Oh?
That's what Robert said. He's bricked up. That's all.
What's that mean? Is something wrong with your phone?
Todd, I think he means he's clogged up, constipated, probably. Bricked
Really?
up.
Why do you think that?
Bricked up. That's my guess. Because we said it before. Are you constipated? If so, drink a shit ton of water.
And don't eat waxy things like Starburst or Twizzlers or licorice. Or cheese. I don't think that's what you mean. If that's what you mean, say that.
Well, that's what I assume he means. That's what I get.
I don't know why you would assume that. I know when people say bricked, often they mean their phone is not working.
No.
Like it turned into a brick, you know?
No. Well, let's see if William's here. You have to get fine buckle. There we go. He said, no, I'm fully torqued.
Okay, he means he's got a hard on.
Oh, gross.
I've never heard anybody say I'm bricked up for that reason.
I mean, I know I'm a straight woman, but ew.
I don't think so. Hey, what's up? I was wondering if William was working today.
Hey, Rosie.
Maybe he is working.
Sam. You too, Rosie.
He's coming.
Oh, there he is.
So, dude, this is what I was trying to explain the other day. This thing, you see, it holds it stable. It follows, right?
That's weird.
Or if you lock it, watch, I'll lock it. See, that's pointed at me. I'll lock it. Now, no matter where I move it, it tries to hold that position, you know, no matter what I do. But if I put it on follow, then it follows whatever direction I point it. You know what I mean?
So
we're
like, the camera syncs to the machine then?
Well, I'm using a thing called Larix Broadcaster, and that is sending a signal by something called Simple Reliable Transport, SRT, // right, to my home IP, and then to a port that's forwarded to a particular computer there that's on and running, and has OBS running on it. And then OBS is streaming to YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But we could make it stream at the same time to Twitch and to Kick, etc., etc. But Twitch doesn't want you to multi-stream for some reason. But we could
kick you if they.
Apparently, we really don't use Twitch a lot. But just maybe a few months ago they started this shit where they're like, we don't want you multi-streaming or whatever, you know. Yeah.
Heaven forbid.
It's stupid, man. But then this also becomes tripod, and all these buttons do nothing.
Really?
If you use a software called ZY Play, they all do something. And there's a knob that's like here, but it's in my house right now. But if you're using any other software, it does they do nothing. You have to like zoom with either these buttons here or by doing that right there, you know.
That's pretty cool how it tracks despite how you're holding it.
Yeah, the gimbal. Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain the other day, was that thing, the gimbal. And it's unfortunate in some ways because, like, if I go super wide angle, this particular one, I guess it's fine right now, but sometimes you can see this right here. Right now, it's not doing that for some reason. Oh, there it is. You see?
Oh, it's barely in the corner.
You can see that piece of it right there. But others, like, this is kind of like an old school way for it to be. Newer ones, like this arm goes out that way, and then another one comes right back to the center of the phone, and the thing grabs it there, you know? So you just have an arm going out that way and coming back that way, and can't be seen by your camera, you know? But
they put a lot of research and design.
Yeah, I don't see replacing it anytime soon. But yeah, that's what I was missing the other day that I couldn't show you.
We've only ever had to replace it one time, and that was because when we were at Disney, it started downpouring ridiculously.
I thought it was waterproof. Yeah.
This was not waterproof. Todd had to keep going into the restroom, putting it under the hair dryer thing.
Yeah, and then eventually it just crapped out completely.
Ooh.
I learned later I probably could have like fixed it myself, but it was like the 29th day of having it, so I just returned it. They sent me a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's still under warranty. Yes,
right.
sir.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm all for fixing all kinds of things that don't seem repairable. I'm trying to do my dishwasher actually currently.
Oh, yeah? What's going on with it?
The power wire melted, basically.
Oh, okay, that's easy.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
easy, yeah.
But I had just finished fixing the door latch switch, which it also, the terminals on it had melted, so I had to replace the terminals and the switch.
It sounds like you have a loose ground, and you should address that issue first.
That's kind of what it seems like, because that's the second time in a month I've had to fix the dishwasher, and then the other part that it had on the actual control board, there was was it a resistor? No, a relay. On the back side, you know how the relays are soldered to the board?
Yeah.
The solder had come loose.
Yeah.
And so I just went in there and resoldered it, and that was good.
I need to do that with my instrument cluster. I don't know if you've noticed, like, my instrument cluster goes...
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I'm sure there's, like, on the back of that, there's one solder point that's, messed up. And that's making... Yeah, I'm sure of that, dude.
You have a capacitor or some kind of something on the board.
I don't know where. I haven't wanted to mess with it. If I were to screw it up and have to replace it, then you have to have the thing programmed and shit, and I don't want to deal with that. You know?
That part. Yep. Right. That's the hazard of going in there, is it's a gamble. I mean, if you fix it, hey, heck yeah, it's a great feeling. But then if you mess it up worse than it was...
I'm looking for some kind of replacement. Like, I figure I could get some kind of, like, OBS2 thing that, plugs into the OBS port and has a little screen and can show me everything. If I could find one that's like double DIN that would just fit where my radio that we never use is, I had to take the radio out and put it right there, boom. Like, they have ones you can put up on your dash.
Right.
But I'm not screwing anything into my dashboard. I'm not going to put screws in there.
Nah, I wouldn't. I mean, what's the main feature that you want back?
Well, the TAC for me, well, your phone does that, but the TAC is my main concern. I want to know that I'm not, like, in the wrong gear going down I-95 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
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 The way I judge that now, if it's like flipping out, is I'll like, on the message center, I'll put gas mileage, miles per gallon, and I'll hit reset. And as long as it says I'm getting like 25 or 30 and then creeps back down to 20, I'm like, okay.
Then you're in the good one.
I know I'm in the right gear.
Right.
If it says 15, it's like, okay, you're not in overdrive.
Nope.
Yeah. Right. Hey, man, let me ask you a question. Do you guys happen to have stamps here that you use? And could you sell us one if you have them?
Like mail stamps?
Yeah. What's up, man?
You see it, man?
This is our gimbal.
He's over here showing me his gimbal.
Nah, it's so gangster. It's not DJI, is it?
No, it's called Zhiyun some kind of Chinese thing. Zhiyun.
How much did you get it for?
Smooth 4. I think it was like $100.
Damn. Because they have a DJI one like that, but it's stupid expensive.
I know. Well, they have cheaper ones too. DJI makes several.
You can stick it to.
Yeah.
Can you go get it?
Yeah, I'll go get the card. Hold on a second.
You got to go get the card.
I gotta get the change first too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, he has it to where if you put it in a certain mode, it'll like lock to your face, and you can do all kinds of shit with it.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Your phone does that.
Huh?
Your phone does that. The camera locks on your face.
Yeah,
but
when you put them on a gimbal like that, you have to balance your phone. There's a whole process of having to balance your phone just to do that. That's pretty crazy. Did it not come out?
We got the secret key. It's called Bender.
Honestly, it'll probably refund. You pay cash or card? Card, they'll refund you anyways. Still got it.
You put the stamp right there.
Yeah, stuck it on the thing. Yep, you're good. We got a whole little thing of them, so we use them whenever we rarely need them. Nah, you're good.
All right, well, thanks. Yeah, it's time to send her dad a birthday card. Let me see. I think that.
Not the old snail mail.
Yeah, I think
he lives all the way in Virginia.
I think the DJI Osmo SE is only like $100 or something like that.
I just know they typically have some of the nicer like gimbals and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're nice.
But I haven't seen one like
That's
this.
what I find most people using.
So when you record on it, is it recording onto the phone as well, or straight
no?
to the
But
OBS?
you can do that.
Oh, okay.
And you could record in OBS at the same time too.
Space.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of that.
Oh, you can link it to OBS?
Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
I was about to see, it says 2 hours and 20.
This is Lyric's broadcaster, right? And here, let me just. Where's Chrome Remote Desktop here, honey? Or you know what? Yeah, that's what I need. Chrome
That's so
Remote
cool. I love that.
I think I have a camera that you could see.
Never heard of OBS in so long.
Oh, here we go.
We'll
we'll remote into the stream,
the
stream PC rather than a camera looking at the PC. I'm connecting to it now. It's kind of slow to connect with that Chrome Remote Desktop extension thing.
I put it in my purse, honey.
All right. Now this will work out. Okay, so there's a computer at home with 4 monitors, okay? And on them, you can see this is the YouTube ingest interface, right? This is sending to OBS, which is broadcasting out that.
Voice meter.
That's Voice Meter Banana. These are all part of OBS.
Oh, I know what all this is. I used to stream. I used to use Voice Meter. I had everything.
Studio mode there in OBS. And then this is the crucial thing. Loopy SRT.
By Frankie Spirits. Kindly remain seated in your doom buggy. We will continue our tour in just a moment.
We'll go back to this, which will have our camera in a moment. That's just text that says, please stand by.
Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your doom buggy. We will proceed in just a moment.
I could, well, it balances itself, but you need to pre-balance it before you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. That's what I was telling them. You have to balance your phone for that stuff.
You don't have to, but it'll burn out quickly if you don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's better if you do, especially I've noticed like with rollers and stuff, like when people do rollers for cars and stuff, it's.
Yeah, if you don't, it'll go boom,
Yep.
like pretty quickly. Hold on, let me point the camera the other way. And
It's so smooth.
that's called Loopy SRT, and that's providing disconnection protection for us. So that if our signal drops, it doesn't just stop the stream.
Yeah.
And then this is Streamer Bot running right there, which
Because all of our.
when we're at home and using headsets and stuff, I can say things and it'll command OBS. But for some reason, it won't work over this. I'm not sure why. Otherwise, like, I have things I can be like, what do I say? Like,
So
what's wrong with me or something like that? And it'll put Tracy Morgan up in the corner going, I'm straight up mentally ill.
I love that. It's literally just voice commands on it.
It's hilarious.
And this is your, so this is streaming to your computer at home then?
Yeah, this goes to the computer, to OBS, and then OBS to YouTube.
Okay, so you're streaming off of YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But not directly to YouTube.
Yeah. Sweet. Brings back my days when I used to stream.
So
used to stream like H1 and CSGO and all that stuff.
So it looks like the newer version of this, the Smooth 5, this is Smooth 4, is 119. But that,
what are the reviews on those versus like the DJI ones?
I mean, the 5 has 4 stars, and this SE, which is the one I was suggesting.
That's what my buddy has.
Yeah, it has 4.5. That's only $99.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's great. And see, these controls only work if you're using their software to see where I play it. Whereas, that's what the and was. Your controls work on this, regardless of what software you're using. So, you know, I would say that's a better deal. And if I was going to change, in fact, I guess Amazon says that too. It says overall pick. If I was going to change, I would change to that. This is what our friend, what's the name of her channel? Our Disney World Fix uses that.
That's the one Aaron uses?
Mm-hmm. Oh, another thing. This one, because of this configuration here, it won't do vertical stabilization. Yeah, I was explaining to William how now they have them where this arm just goes out here and another arm comes back this way and connects right there, and you can have it go vertical and
But you got like a little bump stop right there?
Those are weights. That
well, like a little bump stop in the corner of it.
No, it's not. But that makes sense. But rather than use the weights the exact way they wanted me to, I taped them with some gaff tape.
Just trying to see if,
because there's a place to put the weights, but maybe I did put them in the right place. But then
it just looks like a bump stop when I look at it.
I taped it for some reason. I don't remember why. Now it's been a long time. It's been there for years like that. I know it's very white.
So you had that for a while.
Yeah.
We've had this.
Probably 2019 at least.
You ordered it the day when your mom was in town after the one crapped up, because we were with her at Hollywood Studios in the rain.
Yeah.
That night you ordered this.
Yeah, but I don't remember when that was.
This is like my first PC I had ever built. This is back like
2018.
This is back when I used to stream and everything, and that's like when I was learning the OBS and like voice meter and all that other stuff, trying to like just kind of get into the streaming world, and I learned a lot from that, honestly.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I used to be really well versed with voice meter, and then I stopped using it for a long time, and then I had to like relearn it, and I remembered, I left myself notes on a server, right?
So I have like a file saved on a USB for my like the settings I had, because my mic would be like a Yeti, but it would sound retarded clear. Like it'd be you'd be like, damn, that's a studio mic, and it would like be crisp. And you'd be like, I was like, yeah, but it's a Yeti, and nobody believed me.
Blue or a Snowball?
No, it was the blue. It was the tall one. Yeah,
right,
yeah. And everyone used to be like, "No, you don't have that," because I mean, that's just like a standard like USB mic.
Yeah.
So, but it always sounded so clear, and people would be like, "Bro," I'm like, "No, you get on the voice meter and you set it up right,
dude. Yeah,
you can change it."
Yeah, I have that Yeti Blue.
You used to have hotkeys and stuff too, where I'd adjust them.
Sure. Yeah, I feel like I was using like a voice changer for a while, but I think like, to be honest, I think that it had been fucked with, and that it, like, what do you call it? I guess the slang term is like rooted my computer that I was using every time. Yeah, and I feel like it was like providing access to my computer.
Oh, ratted.
No, something roots in there. You know, when what you do is like force the computer to restart and then reflash the BIOS, but you're like injecting a payload at that point that gives you root access to the computer. There's like a two-syllable word for that.
I was about to say, because it sounded like you were explaining like being ratted at first, but no, that's a bit different.
Yeah, there's some slang
typically
term.
ratted's when someone's in your computer, they've already taken control.
Sure. Yeah.
Which I learned how to do that. I never quite did that because it's kind of very risky if you do something like that.
Sure, yeah.
I learned how to build botnets and
stuff
like that.
Wow, cool.
Like I said, I know a lot, and that's kind of where I started with computers and stuff. That's why I get interested, like when you come up here, because you always got something different.
Yeah.
So, This probably on the same level, if not more, than what Will is when it comes to being geeky. Because that's where I spent half my life.
Yeah. I built this computer that you were seeing with the 4 monitors. I don't have a picture of it, but it's very discreet. You know, like I don't even know if people would know it was a computer. Like if there weren't wires coming out of the top of it. I have a couple of headsets plugged into the top front.
Oh, yeah.
But if those weren't plugged in there, I think people would look at the room and be like, where's the computer?
What's the monitor for?
Right.
Yeah, I wanted to take one day I want to build another computer, and I wanted, instead of like taking a new case, or even if I just take the cover, I want to take like an e-machine cover. And just make it look like an e-machine, but it's like dual bridge, like GPUs in it, and like
you could literally just put it in the old case, though.
That's what I'm saying. There's plenty of room. I mean, I would do. I've never been a fan of like RGB fans. All
that. I hate.
I've never I've built one water cooled in my life, but really you don't need that, dude. Throw like a Hyper Evo like 210 or whatever. They probably have 40 different versions of it now, but throw that on there, dude. Your CPU would be just fine.
Yeah, I think only if you're doing some kind of crazy gaming or something does that even matter. You know?
But when I did streaming, I had a whole separate computer. I had the computer I played on, and then I had a computer for streaming. So there was no heavy load on what I was playing. So.
Yeah, we strictly stream on this, and that is all it's doing, and it's like crazy too good for that. You know what I mean? But I can also edit video and show that.
I was about to say I used to do video
not
editing.
at the same time. I'm not like trying to stream while I'm editing a video.
Oh yeah, when you render, you know how that computer slows down once you start rendering.
No, it could do it.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to do that. But if I'm streaming, usually we're not even at home. We do it from home sometimes, but generally we're at Disney World, and sometimes we just go around town. But sometimes, you know what reaction videos are, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll live stream.
This was my Ducky keyboard that I had.
Oh man,
Cherry Blossom Day. I used to like collect these, and I would like change the keys out on them and whatnot.
Yeah, I know people do that, man.
I was so obsessive with stuff like that.
I don't see the appeal in it. You know. Now I will say though, we went to a Goodwill, dude, and got a fucking $250 keyboard for what was it, $5? Yeah.
Like this one here?
No, not this one. It was in St. Mary's.
Oh, I was about to say, there ain't really a whole lot of people around here that do stuff like that.
No, it had to be
it was like a Corsair or
it seems like it was. I'll tell you when we come back Friday. And the same day we got a router that was like a $300 router. And again, it was like $5 or something. I was like, man, we came at exactly the right time.
People don't even think about that crap. They're just like, you know what?
I think it was like Navy dudes or something, probably. You know,
they ball out.
They're like, well, I'm going to Okinawa, so here, you know.
That's how you get those good Facebook Marketplace.
I couldn't believe it, man.
Because a lot of them will like move back, and you're on Marketplace, you're like, you can't be selling this for $10,
dude.
Yeah, I only want $10. I'm like, bro, I'll give you 20.
Yeah,
just because I feel bad.
Right. Oh yeah, we got like I mentioned, we'll go to Disney World, right? And one thing we figured out after going there for a long time is, you can take a stroller with you, and you don't have to have a kid in it. You can just like put your shit in.
Just tote everything around.
Dude.
We went on
like, why wear a backpack thing when you can just sit in that stroller, right? And just park it, and then go do what you want to do, and come back and not pay for a locker. You know?
That's actually like very convenient, and it's kind of like, I mean, nobody's really gonna mess with it. It's like you really got balls to mess with a kid, like you know.
Right.
So we got like a $250 stroller for $25 on Facebook Marketplace.
I mean, we went on Mother's Day, and everyone was saying, "Oh, Happy Mother's Day." I was like, "Thanks." I mean, I am a cat mom, but like,
I think some of the employee knows when they know what's going on. They'll look at it and be like, "Well, backpack," and the other, man, he's getting to be a big old boy.
Just put a baby doll spell. You know what? You cannot tell me that there's not a baby in that stroller.
Right.
You just put like this freaking lock on it, like.
I still have a ton of baby dolls from my childhood.
That'd be gnarly. Or just put your cat in there.
For neglect. we have a separate stroller for the cat.
I wish
I know they have like this hack where like when they go to Disney, they just instead of bringing bags, they bring a stroller. You just take a stroller and have no kid in it. Yeah. So they just put all their shit in there and then just leave the stroller and go do what they gotta do and come back. I'm like,
if you rent a locker, you gotta like walk a half a mile to it to use it and come right. But this will just take it with you.
I was telling her, you need to put your cat or a baby doll in there.
Parking like with everyone else does.
Right.
A little stuffed cat or something.
Yeah.
We have
the fat cat that I had. I don't even remember that.
Oh yeah,
well,
fat stuffed cat.
I was thinking about. I haven't done it yet, but they make like rain covers that are not transparent, and just having like a rain cover over it. No.
That's why I was saying put like a little zipper with a lock.
Because they're not going to go in there and be like, let me check to make sure you got a baby.
Sure, they don't care. Yeah,
Put like a lock zipper on it. And like,
but nobody's gonna mess with it. I've heard of that happening at like Disneyland, you know, but nobody messes with it.
Also,
Disney World and Disneyland.
Well, Disneyland's in California and it's surrounded by just gangster nation.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It's
but Disney World's like, hey.
Disney World's like surrounded by 26,000 acres that they own, right?
Yeah.
And then outside of that,
exactly. That's why I say world, because it's a whole big city.
But as soon as you go 5 feet out of that, it's drug dealers and prostitutes. Okay. Whereas Disneyland, you can like see them while you're on the monorail. You know what I mean? It's like
you're on a roller coaster, you see bullets fly past you.
Yeah, you're in Anaheim. You know what I mean? Like when I used to live there, we would refer to it as anal slime, California. But
that's terrible.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna like unhear that again.
I know. Yeah.
When we go,
but it's like surrounded by like stadiums and Universal and hotels.
Yeah.
And,
that's crazy.
It's not anything like Disney World.
I've never been to the one in Cali, but the one in Florida I've been to a couple of times. It seems to be completely different.
You're completely isolated.
Yeah, we don't leave anything
Those tires
that people are gonna want with our stuff.
That's true too.
Like this backpack, my backpack is on me the whole day.
Yeah.
If I'm on a ride, it's right by my foot. I'm not gonna leave it.
The stuff we leave.
See, my thing is, I wouldn't even risk a locker. Like I probably wouldn't even set any of my stuff down. I'd just freaking hang on to it. I don't really carry a whole lot.
Have stuff with us that if it all got stolen, it wouldn't matter.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Deodorant.
Extra clothes.
You know, a lunch bag.
How important is that sticking
right.
together?
Right.
Like the most valuable thing is the backpack, the waterproof backpack.
Yeah.
You know,
and that you can just freaking hang on to that. I mean.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'll
leave it there. Nobody's gonna fuck
or
with
is it just like
we mainly we go all the time. I tell you what it is we decided like that's where we would go for our honeymoon when we got married, and we told everybody don't even buy us any kind of gift, just give us money to help us go. That's what we did. And that was in July. We were married in February, but we went in July, right? And then it like sticks in your mind, right? So like Labor Day came around, we like had no plans. I said, "Do you want to go to Disney World?" And she's like, "Yes," and we went, right?
Slept in the car.
And didn't get a hotel. I had to sleep in the car because they were all booked for 25 miles around. It was awful. But then
selfie things.
It can be.
It's looking at me.
Yeah, it's pointed at us right now, but it doesn't like stretch out, if that's what you mean. This is a gimbal. See, like I can do this.
It's like a stabilizer, so it doesn't really necessarily.
Why would you want something like that? What's
hold the camera stable instead of like holding it like because.
Like when they're driving by.
Because we're broadcasting it to YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
We normally live stream from Disney.
But then in October we went again. And at that point, I figured out we could just like drive down there, spend the day, and then drive back and not need a hotel. And that's what made it possible. We said, you know what? We could totally get.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. It's like, you know how like when they film movies, they go to big equipment, they have the cameras on that stabilizer.
Steady cam.
That's how they do that. That's how they have steady hands.
So like one car instead of the car bumping and messing it up, it just goes smoothly, but the car is doing all kinds of bumps and jumps.
It's just floating.
This is like a consumer version of that. Like Steadicam is very expensive and takes a lot of skill to operate, you know, but there's different kinds, you know, that usually it's like a thing you like wear because the camera's heavy. You know?
Yeah.
But cameras are also
back straps and stuff on.
Yeah, they're getting smaller and more advanced. Like
Not necessarily you get that one off the line.
I am.
all right, well,
What's wrong with it?
Lower ball joints and outer tie rods.
we see y'all guys later.
Lower control
We'll see
arms.
Friday.
Yes, sir.
Lower control arms, outer tie rod ends, and alignment. I have to get it off.
Okay, guys, so showed our friends.
And they hooked us up with a stamp so we could go mail this card. No, we can mail it now. No, we have a stamp on there.
But it's Columbus Day.
We're just going to stick it in the box. And They'll get it tomorrow.
Thomas looked at us kind of weird when we had it. He looked.
Well, it is like, what the hell is that thing, you know? I mean, it's a weird thing to be carrying around.
He's like, why do you need that?
I mean, other than at Disney World, where have you ever seen somebody carrying one?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I can't think of any.
So we got the stamp. Todd.
And even when it happens at Disney World, you're like, oh, that person must be a streamer.
Right.
Because you know what's going on.
I've got the thing here. You got the change first.
Yes.
We were going to pay them a little bit for the stamp.
Yeah. Now,
it's almost 4 o'clock.
Oh, man. I saw, oh, what is this?
Parachute.
What is it?
Make.
Oh,
Yeah.
Donate plasma and shit?
Nope, not doing that.
I'll sell it to you.
In about like an hour and a half, it's going to be time to work on dinner.
Yeah. Well, I saw a mailbox by Publix, so we'll just run back by there.
Okay.
Or we could go downtown.
Whatever way you think is better.
Okay, well, circumstances telling me to take a right.
So if anyone's there, it says there's 3 people watching. We're here. And they all like the setup over at Firestone. I think our bread is really going to be Rose, right?
Yeah.
Rose.
It's going to be Rose and Crown Pub.
I mean, we can show it to them when we go.
Yeah.
We don't have to end the stream when we go.
Clearing it out over there, where that pond is, and what have you.
Oh yeah, now I remember that. Now I remember that conversation.
Yeah.
So. I mean, I get why she would think that. You know what I mean?
That's just a lawnmower, though.
Sure, but I can see why she would think that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By a pond. City by a pond. What the heck are they? You know what I mean? So. Ryan said, "Hi, Todd and Dottie. I am watching the live stream."
Great to have you here, Ryan.
Happy to have you here, Ryan. Thanks for joining us. Gonna go send this off, this card for my daddy. We're gonna go home, knead the bread, let that sit in the pan for an hour, right? And then bake it. Be ready around dinner time, right?
Yep.
It's pretty dang good bread. We're doing half bread flour and half all-purpose. Also, we see you really use up the bread flour. Ryan says you two are doing a very nice job on live streaming.
Oh, we appreciate that.
Thank you, Ryan. That was very sweet of you to say. Honey, good news. That pain is so much better than yesterday. I'm out.
Good.
I mean, it's still there, but it's not nearly as bad. I don't feel like I need. I don't feel like I need ibuprofen right now, even though it's worn off.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, and I didn't wake up in the middle of the night in excruciating pain.
Yeah.
So, making progress. Which makes me happy. I've been chewing on the left side of my mouth instead of the right side. I will know that Popeyes that says temporarily closed, it's been that way for a couple of years.
Several years.
I will be very, very surprised if that ever reopens.
Yeah, me too.
There's the Popeyes by I-95 next to McDonald's. There's the one by Gather.
Yeah.
And then there's that one, which is basically nothing now.
Right, there's not that one.
So there's two instead of three.
Yep, for a long time there was just the one because the one at I-95 and 341 had not been built.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it the one at 341 is on Altama?
No.
That one's 341?
No. The one out by like Taco Bell and Wendy's and all that shit.
Okay.
That's 341. There's a Popeyes there. That's really very new.
Yeah. Remember one day your aunt brought home the chicken sandwiches because she knows I love a chicken sandwich. She's like, you need to try it. You need to try their chicken sandwich, okay? And I was like, sure, I'll try it. She goes, good, I brought you one. So she hands it to me, and I'm like, she's looking at me like, well, what do you think? You know what I mean? Like, she's anticipating the moment of me trying a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah, people were going crazy about this.
You were at work when this happened, and I'm eating it. I'm like, well, he goes, I'm like, yeah, it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people were killing each other for these sandwiches.
She's like, what do you mean? I mean, it's good. I just told her it's good. You know, I wasn't mind blown. I'm like, it's really good. I really, really enjoy it. I think she was expecting me to have a more dramatic answer. Like, it's no Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Todd's gonna go send my card off. He was gonna send my card off. I saw that happening. Yeah, baby?
They don't usually lock those doors even on holidays. I don't know why it's locked, but we got to find a box to put it in. I really don't know where we should have gone to that one at Publix. Fuck.
Whatever you want to do.
Oh, there's one down there. Okay.
Robert is asking, what were the side dishes?
For what?
I don't know.
Oh, for the chicken sandwich? I don't know. Did you have any side dishes?
Fries. She brought me back the Popeyes fries with them. They were okay.
Yeah, they're okay.
They weren't. Put it this way, I'm a Chick-fil-A girl. I tried it because she wanted me to try it, and it made her happy that I finally tried it because I never tried it. And it was really good. I'm not going to say it wasn't good, you know what I mean? But Todd knows that a Chick-fil-A sandwich, right, Todd? With waffle fries.
Yeah.
And a sweet tea with light ice. Or occasionally a milkshake. But I wasn't blown away. It was crispier than a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. It was much crispier on the outside. I think that person got the same idea.
Yeah.
Wait for them to go. I'm gonna text Dad saying I'm signing him a card. Which means he might call, you know.
What's the difference here? can't tell if there's any difference.
I don't know, it just says collection times. You do it?
Yeah, I threw it in there.
I just texted my dad that's in the card. Robert's really concerned about you.
What?
Because every time you go in somewhere, he's asking, are you pooping?
I am. Every time I go in somewhere. That is what I'm doing.
He is not.
Or as the Chinese call it, poo-ping.
He's being sarcastic. He wasn't pooping. Oh. Whose phone is ringing? Mine. Hello? Just sent you your birthday card in the mail. Yeah. I see. Oh no. We've been running errands all day. I see. Alrighty. Love you too. Okay, Daddy, love you. Bye. Oh, okay, I'm off the phone. Go home, eat this bread, or in Robert's case, he will beat the bread.
Part 2 in just a moment.
We'll be right back, man. Now we're back. And yes, that is my ringtone. It's whose phone is ringing? Mine. It's mine from Practical Jokers. It gets my attention. Todd used to live downtown.
Yep.
We make this bread probably 2 to 3 times a week, don't we?
Yeah.
Easily.
You don't want to make it every day, you know.
It is delicious.
End up with too much bread.
Beautiful day here. You guys are pointing out. Seeing the beautifulness of all the trees. It's the OG Blues Clues host's birthday today.
Yeah.
Steve, he turned 50. The big 5-0. I remember when Todd turned 50. I made a brownie cake, and I had balloons going down the stairs. Me and Herman put them up on the stairs, going down. Yes, Robert, we are aware.
Of what?
Palestine attacked Israel. It's sad. every neighborhood we will be turning the camera around.
What about Ryan? He just said he was here, right?
Yeah, but it says there's one person, so it's either Robert or Ryan, my guess. Robert says audio is not working.
Oh?
Yeah, Robert.
Check it.
Hold on.
This is just me doing a little audio test. Okay. Chrome remote desktop?
I'm working on it.
Close the video.
Close the video? Okay.
Just Chrome remote desktop.
Okay, it's popped up.
Stream PC? Well, hit dismiss that or whatever.
Stream PC?
Yeah.
It's taking a second. Okay, something's happening. Black screen.
I can't do this while I drive. Oh, fuck, get out of the way. Check it now, check the audio now.
Okay, hold on, okay?
This is me doing a little audio test. This is me doing a audio test.
Okay, hold on, guys. Thank you, Robert, for letting us know.
We really appreciate that. Because we don't monitor the audio of the stream. We only monitor the chat and the video. So if the audio is screwing up, it really is helpful to let us know.
Or if anything's screwed up, then we may not be able to.
Yeah, if anything is, really. But we were able to restart the audio engine from where we are.
So thank you, Robert. We appreciate it. And that's not me being sarcastic. I know I give you a hard time at times.
Dead serious.
Thank you. Let's go see this bread loaf.
Alright.
And we're not ending this stream, we're taking you guys with us. But as usual, we might lose signal in the carport for just a minute. But we are not going anywhere.
Yeah, in all likelihood, this thing will go to we'll be right back for a moment while we enter the driveway.
We've had a good day out.
Yeah, very good.
I think it's nice that I decided to send my daddy a birthday card.
Very nice.
I was thinking about that all weekend. I knew ultimately I would. He always sends me one. Yeah. Even after we've been to Virginia for my birthday, he always sends me a birthday card every year, which is still so sweet. So I wanted to make sure I sent him one. Really? He says still no audio. Wave if you...
Tell him to refresh.
Refresh.
No, honey, type the damn shit. If he can't hear you, how are you gonna... Oh, man.
Okay, I said refresh. So we're in the neighborhood. Yeah, and I just double checked to make sure I could hear on my end, and I could. So I just said refresh. Okay. We are home, sweet home. We're gonna go knead this bread real fast, butter up a loaf pan, and put it in there to rise for an hour. And then we'll put it in the oven for 45 minutes while we eat dinner, right? I have to grab the gimbal. Todd has to grab the chlorine. That's like my head. Sorry about the close-up of my face there. I guess the bread has quadrupled in size. We are home. It has.
No, this dude.
Really rose.
Chlorine and pool.
Okay. I gotta find the bread pan. This is a bread pan by Wilton. I don't know the exact size. This is the one that we use. The bread's right here. We're also going to need olive oil. This has olive oil in it. We'll need some of that. No, Robert. Hey, Daniel. We are good. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Because I know it's Thanksgiving in Canada. The magic of the bread making happens in here. So if that's what you mean, then yes, the magic happens in here. Because it's bread. I need to turn my Wi-Fi on. I'm just pacing back and forth. But how are you, Daniel? And Robert, no, magic does not happen down here. Baking does. Taking bread. I don't know why I'm pacing because I'm just waiting for Todd. Oh, I gotta get the butter out. Butter to grease the pan. The oil will go on top of it. So I've got the dough, the bread pan, the butter to grease the bread pan, and then oil to put on top. And we'll beat this up, put it in there, let it rest for an hour.
First, I'm going to wash my hands.
Yeah, there's Todd right there. I'm going to be right back, okay, babe? I'm going to get a soda. Actually, no, it's not. It's not. It's too early for a soda. Daniel's here, Todd. Daniel said, is that apple pie or turkey? Neither.
It's just bread. I'm going to give him what to do with this bread. This is butter. And I'm just going to rub the inside of this pan with it until it's fully coated. Make sure I get it in the corners real good.
Make sure the dough doesn't stick. Todd, we're cutting in and out. It's going like grayish back and forth.
Well, will you make sure? Did you text to stand by and bear with us?
I'll do.
No? You didn't? That, especially in the corners, make sure that it's fully coated. All right, then this surface is clean. I'm going to put some oil on it. Just a tablespoon. Each spray of this is about 1 teaspoon. 3 is a tablespoon. This dough has risen in an oiled bowl. So it's just going to fall right out with no sticking. And there's bubbles in it. That's what makes it rise, air bubbles in it. I'm just going to push them out and make this relatively rectangular. I'm going to fold it in like this. And then in like this. Do that again. And then that's about it. I'm gonna just make sure there's no air in there. Squeezing the ends a little bit, kind of making it adhere to each other so there's not like a roll visible there, like a pinwheel. Mm-hmm. Tucking that under just a little bit, and I'm going to put it right in there. I'm going to oil it on top.
Robert said you're beating your meat.
It's not meat. I'm just beating off this dough. And then I realize now I just put the pan in the oil, so I'm going to wipe that off.
And now...
And I'm going to just center that up a little bit, cover it
for an hour,
and put it back into this toaster oven over here, which is not on.
What's the reason for that?
So that nothing gets to it.
And we'll let that rise for an hour. It's 4:17, so at 5:17 around dinner time, we'll come down and we'll bake it for 45 minutes at 375. Right? Yeah.
That's correct. This way.
Robert said, Todd, you're in the comfort of your own home now. You should be putting on nothing but an apron, all skin and apron. That's actually dangerous. Right, Todd?
Yep.
Cooking with nothing on. That's pretty dangerous.
Yep. Your clothes should be designed, like, I'm not wearing the right kind of clothes right now. I may as well be naked. But when cooking, the clothes you wear should be designed to protect you from accidents. Pants that aren't really flammable. Shoes that can be kicked off in an instant, but do cover your toes. Not open-toed shoes like I'm wearing right now.
Right. Todd said, Robert said, give the viewers what they want.
I know.
What I want is for him not to show any of his nakedness to the world, other than me. That's what I want.
I'm just cleaning up.
Also, I don't think the neighbors need to see Todd naked. I mean, open window? No, they don't need to see that. He retracted those messages.
Oh, really?
I'm embarrassed. I'll use you. Do you need your cup?
We'll just have some water. Oh, you know what? Cookie.
Yeah, show the cookies. I made cookies yesterday. Some have sprinkles. I'm gonna be a little self-controlled because I don't need. I'm wearing leggings, but they kind of suck my gut in a little. I mean, I'm gonna be eating probably pasta for dinner. Okay. I'm not ashamed of my weight, but I'm not as thin as I used to be. That's why I like to wear flowy shirts, because you can't see this little gut that I have right here. Show my belly. Just show my gut. Robert said I was proving my ability to moderate. Yeah. No. Nope. We'll give that to Jeff. You'll probably end up making more of that in there. We're gonna go see the fur babies. Belgiumina.
Well, we should probably end this stream.
Oh, you're gonna end it?
Well, what are we about to do?
I thought we were gonna show the fur babies.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll show you the cats before we do that. Then.
I didn't know we were gonna end it. I thought we were gonna show the process of the bread.
Well, that's like an hour from now.
Oh, okay. Let's show the babes. Oh, Daniel is in the chat, Todd.
Hey, Daniel. Great to have you here.
Hi, baby. Hi, my baby. He said, I just saw a bit of Ghost Rider. Did you see Ghost Rider?
With Nick Cage. I believe I did. Okay, Google, set hallway to 75 degrees.
All right, setting hallway to 75 degrees.
Look at this cat.
You in your princess dress. She's a good baby.
Oh, you give Mama kisses. And Benjamin is probably somewhere, I don't know where.
See, I get the baby.
There's the screaming video.
Ryan said, are you going live Sunday at Magic Kingdom?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pardon me.
Let me go get Benjamin. Or look at Belle. She's like, I am not moving. Okay, well, baby, I am moving.
Okay, Google, set bed lamp to white.
She really said, no.
Sorry, it looks like the bed lamp isn't available right
son
now.
of a bitch. Try again in a second. Okay, Google, set bed lamp to white.
Sorry, it looks like the bed lamp isn't available right now.
Technology. Okay, Google, set bed lamp to white.
Oh boy. I found something black, furry.
Okay, Google, what temperature is hallway?
The bedroom reports that it's currently 75 degrees.
Oh, I see. Okay, Google, set bedroom to 73 degrees. Not the damn light. Okay, Google, set bed lamp to 3,000 degrees.
Why are you shaking?
Okay, Google, set bed lamp to white. Okay, Google, set hallway to 73 degrees. That's what I meant to say.
Look at her.
Got it. Setting hallway to 73 degrees.
This cat, good grief. She is like, don't do it.
Oh, look at her now being sweet. This doesn't normally happen. She's not fighting these this time. She's like, I'm being nice because there's a camera in front of my face. You're not my mommy. Belle's grinding her teeth. She doesn't normally let you hold her like this, right, Todd? Like, never.
She's planning her escape.
And when I hold her, it's a... Would you stop? See, like, you know I'm being good for a toy, right?
I got... Shit. The arm fell off of these glasses. I put JB Weld on it.
Look at her.
It took a stupid amount.
And Belle's grinding her teeth.
The cat isn't even chewing on anything. She's just... That's what it sounds like. She's not chewing anything. She's just chewing the air.
Also, yes, they're both wearing dresses. I mean, look at that. They say princess.
Yeah, they love those dresses.
Unless you put them on him.
Yeah, they'll stay in them all day.
We put these on before we left. Look at her butt. Right on your... Belle's back there. What Benjamina wants is in this drawer. Benjamina was cuddling me this morning. She doesn't get next to Todd and cuddle her.
She never does that.
I'm surprised you let you hold her.
Who's heard of a show called Timeless from 2016? Is that something I should be interested in?
Oh, it's okay. It barely touched.
If anybody knows, it would be Daniel.
The keyboard touched her butt. Barely touched it. She didn't like that.
Yeah, more like her butt touched the keyboard.
Right. Stop it.
Good grief.
She's fine. She's like, Todd, look at her. She's like, you are making fun of me.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna kick you, Daddy. I'm gonna get you. You don't normally fight it like me. You're making me look crazy. Todd, there's a comment there for Daniel. But I can't see that I'm holding it again.
Oh, are the actors on strike?
Oh, also Ryan says, I hope I can join.
Definitely. I mean, not right now because we're probably about to end the stream very soon. But I have to take a nap or something.
Yeah, we need to rest for a little bit. Doesn't mean we won't start it back up before dinner. Yeah.
Maybe.
She just scratched herself and stuck her tongue out. I'll tell you though. Hopefully, it's gonna get Belle's attention. Hold on. These toys, right? Belle will be grinding on this part, right?
Her teeth.
Her teeth will be grinding on this, and then she'll stop grinding on this, and then she's like, "You're making fun of me."
Yep.
She's like, "Grab her before we end. Come here, baby. Come here." Look at those long legs. You're fine. LLV. She's like, "Ooh, toy." She's like, "Now I'm interested." But you gotta admit, their dresses are really cute, Todd.
Mm-hmm. You agree.
I have to check. They're notorious for getting turds stuck in their booty. Look at Belle's head, Todd. Look at her head. The screen. A little. Oh. Oh. Do you approve of this toy? Do you approve? Approve.
Well, we're probably going to end this stream for now.
Yeah, I need to do some editing on some photos.
But we will see you again real soon. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm
going to switch over to a scene for a bit that plays some credits.
Say bye, Belle. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining my mommy.